Stay focused and energized using G Fuel. You can use the discount code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off your entire order. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Fortnite video. Now, today guys, I actually wanted to talk to you guys specifically first of all Blitz, because this is a mode that I really enjoyed. It was removed today from the Fortnite playlist, so you can no longer play this mode at all. And we don't really have any info on what's next for the limited time mode. A lot of people are assuming it's going to be the Take to the Skies mode, which is going to be the mode where you can play with a jetpack. So we'll definitely see about that. But I wanted to talk about, first of all, Blitz, because I feel like it's a mode that's going to be a lot of fun. But before we jump into that and I really dissect Blitz, I wanted to talk about the limited time modes we've had so far. I actually did a poll on Twitter and on YouTube in my community tab, and we got a lot of different results. So I put basically a list of all the different limited time modes we've gotten. Blitz, 50 versus 50, teams of 20, solid gold, and then snipers only / sneaky silencer. And I wanted to just see what was people's favorite mode out of all of them. And as I suspected, and as I think a lot of us would have expected, Blitz mode got a huge majority of the votes. And this was, I believe, around 300-400 votes that we've gotten on Twitter and then also on YouTube. And I'd say about 40% on YouTube said that Blitz mode was their favorite mode. 47% said that Blitz mode was their favorite on Twitter. And then it kind of mismatched and swapped out. So solid gold got second place on Twitter. Second place was 50 versus 50 / teams of 20. I think mostly teams of 20 on Twitter. And then the second, and then the third and fourth place was solid gold, snipers only on Twitter, followed by snipers only and 50 versus 50 and sneaky silencer. Sneaky silencer actually got the worst rating out of all of them. Now, the reason I did this whole poll was because I wanted to see if Blitz was as fun and as highly regarded as I personally felt like it was. It was my personal favorite limited time mode out of all the ones that we've gotten so far. And we've gotten a lot. 50 versus 50 was a lot of fun, albeit a lot of just very hectic. Teams of 20 was a ton of fun. I actually feel like that's a mode that should be coming back very soon. I just really liked it. The other modes were fun as well. Like the solid gold mode was a lot of fun because literally everyone had scars and RPGs, everything. It was so much fun. And then the other modes that were kind of not that great, who were kind of afterthoughts to me, was the sneaky silencer, the snipers only, and the teams of 50 was kind of a little bit higher than that tier. But out of all the modes, Blitz has been my favorite one, and I've really enjoyed it, especially the fact that they made it Blitz solo. It just changed the way that you played the game. The map moved a lot faster, there was a lot more engagement, there was a whole lot of fast thinking, because obviously there's a lot of thinking and a lot of strategizing when you're facing people, but when you have a storm literally on your ass and it's coming at you and you have time to build a mini fort and then you gotta move forward as soon as you're done, there was so much strategy, there was so much action going on in Blitz. And I think that if we kept Blitz, it would kind of satisfy a lot of people who want a ton of action at a faster paced game. Now, Fortnite used to be a little bit faster paced, a lot more action packed before, and then they introduced Tilted Towers and all these new different locations, which, don't get me wrong, they're a lot of fun. It's cool to drop onto those. But ever since they added Tilted Towers, it made it so the game ended, well, first of all, there'd be like instantly 30-40 deaths automatically because everyone would die on Tilted Towers. Then on top of that, every other location would be super barren. You would literally go into the final circle with like 1 or 2 kills because you can't see anyone. There is no one when you're running around because everyone was in Tilted Towers. So to me, Tilted Towers was a kind of bad for the community, for the game in general, and I was kind of bummed out now that Blitz is gone, because it kind of circumvented that and made it so that you honestly had a ton of fun in Fortnite and had a ton of fun with like really fast games, like honestly super action-packed games as well. Like literally you were getting out of gunfights and into gunfights so fast because there was people coming in from every direction, and you didn't have people hiding in their bases the whole time because the storm was coming in so quick. Now, I've seen posts on Reddit, I've seen posts on YouTube, I've seen posts on Twitter of people who are clamoring, hoping that Epic Games does bring back Blitz and just makes it a permanent mode that we can use, or uses some of those changes that we saw in Blitz in the actual mode, like the regular modes, like having a little bit extra material, the storm coming in a little bit faster, just making it a lot more fun to kind of choose where you have to go as opposed to everyone going to Tilted Towers. There's also been a rumor going around that Tilted Towers is going to be removed. I haven't heard any official confirmation of that or even leaks and stuff like that on that. I would honestly welcome it if they did remove it or just reduce the size of it, like the height, just make the buildings a little bit smaller. But I think that regardless of if they made it smaller, I think Tilted Towers would just permanently be a place that everyone goes to the point that it's actually even become a meme. Like there's people who are posting on Reddit that they should reverse the storm and make it so the storm comes out of Tilted Towers first, which is actually pretty hilarious. But anyways, I wanted to talk about Blitz. I want to talk about the modes, my favorites so far. But now that we have these polls, I actually wanted to kind of go through a list of the top 5 modes. My favorite to my least favorite, kind of go through and show you guys a little bit about which ones I thought were the funnest. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So starting off at number 6, we have the Sneaky Silencers mode. Now this one was kind of fun, kind of an afterthought. I don't think a lot of people really played it. It was a mode where you had just silenced weapons. You had the silenced SMG, you had the silenced pistols, which this mode came around that time when the silenced pistol actually came. So it was a lot of fun, honestly. There was a lot of people who were running around in bushes with the pistol or with the SMG, and I had a lot of fun on this one, but definitely was not as impactful as some of the other modes. So that one comes in at number 6. At number 5, I have to go with the 50 versus 50 team. I had a lot of fun when it first came out, and there's definitely changes, and it's going to be reintroduced here in the future. From what I understand, they're going to revamp this, have 2 different buses, and people are going to be coming out at separate times. So we'll definitely see, but the original 50 versus 50 was fun, but it was not as fun as I thought it was going to be. Like, it felt like super huge cluster fudge of just people going at it. It was crazy. It honestly felt like you were dropping into a battlefield and this giant war was going on. So it was fun. I hope it comes back with the new tweaks it's going to have. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but it's coming in at number 5 for me. So number 4 is going to be the Snipers Only playlist. Now the reason it comes in at number 4 is just because it was the first mode that we got that was kind of like weapon based only, like a certain weapon. It was a little bit ruined by the fact that there was also the Mustang weapon, or that one like weird pea shooter one that a lot of people complained about because they were saying that it wasn't fair that weapon was in there for close encounters, and it was really fun. Like honestly, if they had removed that pistol, I think this mode would be so much more hilarious because you would have people jumping around in close quarters trying to quickscope each other, and I just feel like if they had gotten rid of those other pistols, that this mode would have been way more fun. But I had a lot of fun on it. There was the first one that was kind of different as opposed to just, you know, teams versus teams. It was an actual theme, so I had to put it in at my number 4 spot. All right, so number 3 is going to be teams of 20. Now this one was a lot of fun. 50 versus 50 I felt was super chaotic, super crazy. With teams of 20, it actually felt like you had some kind of strategizing, you had some kind of teamwork, just because like you had 20 people working together, and regardless of if you went to like multiple locations, it was a lot of fun when you were together, but it was a lot of fun when you were just strategizing with like more than just your immediate squad, which I thought was really cool. The one thing I will say was that when this mode first came out, a lot of people were going to Tilted Towers. It was literally just everyone in Tilted Towers trying to make a fort there. So hopefully in the future, either they get rid of Tilted Towers or, you know, mix it in with Blitz where you can't go to Tilted Tower. I don't know. But hopefully in the future, Tilted Towers becomes less of a problem, because I feel like the teams of 20 really was affected by that. And it would have been so much more fun if it was like teams of 20 where everyone was spread out and working together, as opposed to everyone dying immediately on Tilted Towers. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. That's why it came in at number 3 for me. So number 2 is going to be Solid Gold. This one is just a lot of fun. Like literally, like if you've ever wanted to pick up a Scar at any time or have an entire all gold loadout, this was the mode, and it was so much fun because you literally went anywhere and everywhere, and there was loot, and it was crazy. The building was a little bit less effective because the Scar was so freaking good, and everyone had RPGs, and it was insane. So I was really happy with this mode. It was super crazy, super hectic, and I had a lot of fun. Kind of wish this was a solo mode as well, so I could have tried it, but with my friends when I was playing this in squads, it was definitely probably my second favorite mode, aside from coming in at number 1, which you guys already know is going to be Blitz mode, which was my most fun one, because it felt like you were just rushing non-stop, trying to get to the circle, constantly engaging people. You like had little to no time to build a base, because by the time you were done building a base, you have to move forward again. I just had so much fun in this mode, and I really hope that it comes back. Now, we do have a ton of other modes that are coming. Playground mode, builders mode. We have obviously the take to the skies. We have low gravity. There's a ton of stuff that Epic Games is going to be bringing to the game, and I can't wait to see what those look like. But for now, these are the top 5/6 modes that we have gotten in Fortnite. I wanted to share with you guys some of my opinions, some of my ideas, and just kind of give you guys my feedback as well on that. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully it was informative. Hopefully you guys just found it entertaining. Give me your top 5 or top 6 personally in the comment section below. Which was your favorite mode? Which was your least favorite mode? Which one would you want to see permanently in the game? So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like, drop a favorite. It really does help out. It is super appreciated. If you are new to the channel, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy Fortnite and Call of Duty, if you enjoy daily content, make sure obviously you guys do subscribe and turn on notifications by slapping that bell icon next to the sub button. If you want to support the channel directly, you can do so by joining my sponsor squad. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, and a special badge that shows up in all of my live streams and in the comment sections of all my videos. Check that out only if you are willing and able to. I also do have a Twitter. I'm constantly on there. I did polls on there as well, so make sure you guys do follow me over there. It's at OGXRAYZ, link to that down below. And I also do have a gaming and second channel in case you guys want even more content. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.